It's kind of hard to believe, but it's been an entire year since I started doing this, and I guess it's just surreal in a way. I know I said that in my previous video too, or at least I recall saying that, and I'm sure I said it other times leading up to this, but I guess I'm feeling it even more now than I was then. And I guess also the kind of cool part to it, at least, is that it's happening on the last day of this year. So that's pretty neat. And another neat thing that I hadn't realized until I saw like a little article on my phone about it yesterday is that today is the date rather is read as 123 123, which I mean is really only the case if you read dates the American way with the month first, but it's still pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about what I was going to talk about in this and what I was going to do even for several months now. I thought that my 1 year anniversary video, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, for doing this would be to like do a longer video and talk about more things. And at least as of this like exact moment while I'm recording this, I don't think that I'm going to do that. I mean, it's possible that I will. I guess I'm just gonna have to see how I feel as it gets closer to the 10-minute mark, but because of the way things have been lately, I just don't feel as up to it as I had thought that I would in my head whenever I had imagined or thought about what I would do when I finally got to this point. So, because it's a end of the month video, this is usually when I would talk about my like 1 year, or rather my month update on taking the hormones and taking dutasteride. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna try not to, because then I would have to probably restart the whole video, and that would not be cool. And I think I'm gonna be okay. So, where was I? Yeah. Um, this is normally when I would talk about that, and I guess I can like a little bit, but I don't feel like there's been a super significant or noticeable change. It's kind of just been about the usual with the dutasteride, um, less and less hair shedding, and I say that a lot, but that's just the way it's been. There's been less hair shedding. The hairs that do get shed are typically the really thin ones, the really wiry, like damaged looking ones, and overall, um, I would say that my hair looks better and it feels fuller, and I think my hairline looks better generally. I don't feel like showing my hairline this time. I apologize for that. I'll possibly get more into things as well. Um, As for the estradiol, it's really hard to say because, as I've said before, I'm not on a testosterone blocker this time. The first few years that I took hormones before the hiatus for 5 years in between due to life circumstances and losing insurance and so on, moving. Um, yeah, this second time that I was able to get back on them, I did not want to take a testosterone blocker, specifically spironolactone, because of the side effects of it and because of my concerns about atrophy, which I've expressed in previous videos and are things that do still bother me. But I almost feel like being more comfortable in my own skin might outweigh that, possibly. I don't know. It's something that I have to weigh a lot uh, in my mind. And I guess I'd prefer to have said in my own body than in my own skin. Skin sounds kind of, yeah, I don't like how that sounds. But I said it already, so that's that, I guess. Uh, so I guess that leaves me about six, or not 6 more minutes. I'm at 6 minutes. About 4 more minutes to talk about things, and I really had a difficult time thinking about what I would talk about as it got closer to this like time because of the way life has been lately. This like past week or so hasn't exactly been great, and I can't really go into detail on it because um, I guess I don't have the consent to talk about. I was told not to talk about things that are related to that, but it was not good, and it doesn't involve my mom's diagnosis and like her cancer stuff. It doesn't involve that. It's something else, and while it would be nice to be able to be able to shed some light on that, I just I can't as of right now, but I do plan to talk to my therapist about it, and I guess I'll see where that leads. Um, as for how my mom's doing, we did get good news again. Not sure if it was something I talked about in the last video. I apologize because I don't like to watch my own videos, but basically, they don't think she's going to need as many treatments as people typically do. I think they said like about 10, if I recall correctly, which was good news after the previous good news that um, they think it's not as bad as they had thought, or rather, that it isn't as bad as they had thought, and that it's not in her blood. So that was, both things were great news and help a lot with staying in a good mental place, at least regarding that. So I'm super grateful for that. And I'm still cheering for my mom and believing in her getting better. She's a very strong person, and I know she can do it. And we have a lot of love here and people who care about her and who are doing the best that they can to help her. And from what I've heard, she also has an excellent doctor, one of the best doctors for cancer related treatments. So that was another great thing to hear. Uh, Down to just a minute left, at least going by what things usually are for my videos. And I'm like blanking really hard. I could have sworn there was another thing I wanted to say. I guess that I've been having a difficult time with my gastrointestinal issues, and it's been kind of making me feel like I need to advocate more for myself to get a better diagnosis because it's been really difficult this past week, and I don't know what to do. Makes daily life hard, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna cut it short here. I really appreciate anybody who watches these, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful new year. So, thank you again. Please take care. Bye.